Hello there. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Carmen Williams, Chief Evolution Officer for Evolve for Growth. This is a quick intro video as part of my blog post, Evolutionary Approach, Introduction. What is it? What are the benefits? Let's jump right in. So why are you even listening to me? Why are you looking at my blog? You probably have outcomes that you're looking for. You want to accelerate growth. You want to grow more, have more innovation, be more successful, have more confidence knowing that you're doing the right thing in order to get the growth and success that you're looking for. So why do you care about evolutionary approach? Well, evolutionary entities are more likely to innovate, grow faster, and succeed more. The science shows this. There's evidence. And if you understand an evolutionary approach, apply an evolutionary approach, then you'll be more likely to achieve this success. So let's explain what I'm talking about. Well, an evolutionary approach is used for managing adaptive business environments based on the science of evolution. What does evolutionary approach mean? Well, it's all about relationships. So every living entity is an adaptive environment, and we're in relation to other living entities around us within our environment. And if you understand the science and how individual entities operate and how groups of entities operate in relationships, then you can better manage and influence those relationships, which in turn results in growth, innovation, or not. So let's talk a little bit more about it. So, science of evolution in business, this is about building relationships with consumers, your customers, your clients, your employees, your leadership team, your company within an economy, your service to customers, and more. So when your relationships are optimal, your entity is going to grow faster and succeed more, succeed for a longer period of time. An evolutionary approach is all about managing these adaptive business environments with complex adaptive systems, which is considered based on each living entity's unified field. So this is the unified field visual that I use to explain how the triadic structure relates to every living entity. So for two entities to get in relation to with each other, there needs to be these three components: the vision or the shared believed future scenario, a what's called an action principle or a growth strategy, which is how the two entities will grow more, be better together, and then the energy conservation principle, which is also called complementation law, which is how will these two entities build complementation, trust, shared values, common ground for operating. So every living entity, this applies. And if you understand how to work with it, with all of your different relationships that you're managing for business, you can be more successful. Simple as that. So living entities, evolutionary entities, are all on a spectrum. So every living entity is on a spectrum of how evolutionary we are or not. And so what is evolutionary? Well, evolutionary entities have a higher capacity for these four components. Conceptual thinking, which is about creative problem solving to come up with great solutions that add value to the relationship, to the environment. Evolutionary entities are focused on the greater good. They tend to be more altruistic and care about the bigger picture, like the, others first, rather than being self-focused. As well, evolutionary entities tend to build strong relationships because they tend to have more emotional intelligence, ability to have empathy for others and build that complementation. And finally, most importantly, as Darwin said, it isn't always the most beautiful, it isn't always the strongest, it isn't always the smartest, it isn't always the whatever that is most likely to survive, but the entity that is most likely to adapt or change or evolve to the given environment or the given relationship is the most likely to survive, succeed, and thrive. So that is adaptability. And so all of these components are key with respect to managing adaptive business environments and marketing, of course, which is where I'm mostly focused and where I love to help companies, clients. Evolutionary entities are more likely to innovate, more likely to be creative problem solvers, more likely to grow faster and succeed more. And so that's why I'm doing all of this thought leadership, why I'm looking to connect with evolutionary minded entities and helping you grow, helping me grow and build more. So, more about me and my entities. First of all, I have a research organization called evolutionarymindset.org, and that's where I do research and publish articles and educate and teach folks about the evolutionary approach. I also have a program, a training program, a courses, online courses, and as well a group consulting program called evolveforgrowth.com. And that's where I help companies lead innovation with an evolutionary approach. And finally, I'm a fractional CMO, evolutionary marketing guru, and I love helping particularly B2B entities. That's where I've been focused mostly in the last 20 years, but I've also started my career with consumer companies. So, whoever you are, whatever needs you have, I love working with you to accelerate growth, usually early stage companies and getting that nice, successful launch out of the gate. And that's Carmen Williams, Carmen@DateYouDigital.com. I look forward to connecting with you. I also wrote a book, lots of things going on here, and I hope you check it out. It's on Amazon, Carmen Williams, Evolve for Growth, and I look forward to connecting with you in any manner, and hopefully we can work some magic together. Read my blog posts and stay in touch, and see you soon. Thank you.